And it's time for Pause for Pause.
This Heritage Humane Society's Pause for Pause segment is proudly sponsored by Mermaid Books.
Well, it is 27 minutes after 9 o'clock, and Diana is here from Heritage Humane Society, along with Helen and the two most adorable little puppy dogs ever. Ronnie's a 4-year-old mixed doxie, and Pauly is 9 years old, and he's a Pin Rat Terrier, is it?
Min Pin Rat Terrier mix.
Min Pin Rat Terrier, okay. All the above. So, welcome to the program, and I'm looking to my left. You have a wide array of all kinds of things. I guess you're going to be available at the bazaar and other places?
Absolutely, and at the shelter, which we're open Tuesday through Sunday, noon to 4:30.
Okay, well, we've got picture frames, we've got terrace tumblers, we have leashes, we have collars, and we have T-shirts, sweatshirts. The list goes on and on and on.
Absolutely. Just brought a little bit of the things that we do sell at Heritage to help support our programs.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, and a little bit later on today, when this thing hits the internets and Facebook and all that, not only do you hear me talking about it, you can see it.
Absolutely. I brought a couple samples here, but we have much more back at the shelter. If folks are interested in getting some Christmas gifts or holiday gifts or something for their pet.
Okay. Well, it just so happens the Tervis tumbler with the lid is $25, and the seasonal cat and dog collars. The cat collar is $10. Dog collars run from $13 to $15. Dog leashes are $15 to $20. Hooded sweatshirt, $35. T-shirts are $20. Unique shelter frame paw print frame, and that's $10. And a brick is $200.
Correct.
Is that right?
Absolutely. And folks can do something in honor of or a memorial of, and it can be for a pet or for a friend, whatever they'd like to have engraved on it.
And license plate frames and all this talk about merchandising and all that kind of leads me to our next big thing.
Our big exciting event.
Coming up this weekend.
Yes, this Saturday. Absolutely. Yeah. It's going to be at Bruton Parish Hall. It's our annual Christmas Bazaar, which our auxiliary puts on. And they have all kinds of fun things for you to shop for. It's an amazing day filled with all kind of unique gifts, home-baked items, which is one of my favorite sections. We have a pet boutique. There's the gourmet soup kitchen that we have from all the soups from different restaurants here in the area. And jewelry, scarves, all kinds of fun things.
Yeah, last year the weather was horrible,
yes.
And it still did very, very well.
Yes.
So if we have a day like today, the sky could be the limit. You might sell out of every doggone thing.
It would be wonderful if we did. It's one of our biggest fundraisers of the year, and the auxiliary works pretty much all year to put this together.
Yes.
Between getting sponsors and getting gift prizes and raffle baskets and making things and baking things. It's a long process, but it's an absolutely wonderful, fun day. Really gets you in the holiday spirit if you didn't get in it last weekend during the parade.
Yeah.
It's a great day to go out and shop.
Well, I was on vacation Thanksgiving week, and all of a sudden Thanksgiving is behind us, and
Correct.
Christmas is just around the corner.
Yes, coming up fast.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
He is.
Now, speaking of which, let's go back to these wonderful, delightful
Yes.
little puppy dogs here. Well, they're not exactly puppies, but they're cute. So
They
we'll
are
call them
small.
little-
They're both under 10 pounds and just cute as they can be and really, really sweet.
Very delightful.
They actually were transfers in from another shelter. And both Ronnie and Pauly are heartworm positive. And Pauly already has gone through a dental and a neuter and blood work, and he still has to go through a leg amputation and heartworm treatment.
Oh, wow.
Which is another reason why we constantly have to fundraise, because these animals are just absolutely adorable, but it does take money to pay for their medical care. So,
do you have any idea what had happened to Pauly's leg?
We don't. It's an old injury, but obviously he's adjusted to it. But there's no reason for him to have that leg. He doesn't put any weight on it.
Yeah.
And animals adjust really, really well when their legs are amputated. It's surprisingly how quick that, especially if they're younger or smaller. So he's just got a great personality. He's already doing much better, and he just wants a friend.
Yeah, certainly. And, of course, we've got Ronnie's a mini dachshund, or doxie, I guess you call it.
Doxie, yeah.
Yeah, but that's essentially a dachshund, right?
Dachshund is hard to spell.
Yeah, it
So
sure
doxie's fine.
Okay. I didn't know. See, because you guys have taught me so much about animals since we've been doing this segment the last couple of years. I'm learning stuff all the time as well. So
as we are as well, too.
So we got a mutual admiration society going on, and we're trying to educate one another and so forth and so.
Sure, and love the animals.
Yeah, isn't that cute?
I mean, isn't he adorable?
Yes, he
And when
sure
he
is.
wags his tail, it's just absolutely wonderful to see how well he's doing. He's got a little bit of a road ahead of him, but we know there's going to be a wonderful family out there that's going to provide a loving home.
Yeah, certainly. It looks like around his snout, he's been in the sugar a little bit.
Well, we're not sure if that has to do with age. Sometimes they do have that coloration, which can make them appear older than what they actually are.
And by the way, Helen Harris is here, too. Her mic is open. You don't have to just sit back there and just chill out because See, I have this copy stand, here in the studio. We have all our announcements. So, I'd have to, oh, there she is. She's on the other side of the
She's
copy
here.
stand.
She's helping me wrangle these two little dogs today
That's
and
right,
carry all of our gear. And
Right.
she's a big help. She normally works in our medical areas with a lot of our cats, special needs cats. So she takes care of those areas. So we're glad to have her come along with us today and bring treats for the dogs.
Yeah, you've got your hands full between all this wonderful merchandise and these delightful little puppy dogs here. So very, very nice. Well, don't forget, that's going to be at Bruton Parish, right?
Bruton Parish Hall. It's located at 331 Duke of Gloucester Street.
Yeah.
Starts at 9 a.m., but people start lining up as early as 7:30.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you want to get there early to get the best stuff.
It's kind of like a Black Friday thing after Black Friday.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's so much fun.
People are waiting at the door.
It's fabulous.
Yeah.
It's festive. The auxiliary all has these
But
beautiful
hopefully
red opens.
they're polite and not like some of the stuff you see on TV. Oh gosh.
No, not at all. And we actually have, food and drinks available in the morning time as well. And we will have adoptable animals out there too. So it's going to be a great day.
Well, before we wrap things up today, is it Amber the?
Amber, yes. Amber was in the parade last weekend.
Good.
And Amber went home. Amber has been adopted.
Fantastic.
Yes, isn't that wonderful?
Oh, good. Yeah. But because somebody at church the other day, I'll repost these videos that Riley and the crew here at the radio station produce. And they said, that is the cutest thing.
She's great.
You should have adopted her. So I'm glad that she's gone home.
She
with
has got a
somebody.
home, and it's absolutely wonderful. We're happy for her. She's a great little dog.
Yeah, because I was worried about that. Yeah, because she'd been on with us, I think, twice.
Yeah. Sometimes
So,
sometimes they stay for a little longer than we expect, but that's what's so great about Heritage. Sometimes it might take a little bit extra time. Well, we have that time, and thanks to our donors and our supporters, and of course Hadley for sponsoring us every week from Mermaid Books, so that we can bring these gorgeous pets on here.
Speaking of which, sometimes when I'm downtown, I'll park in the parking garage. That tree outside of Mermaid Books is almost full already.
Absolutely, yes.
That
People
thing looks
love the tree.
terrific. Yeah. I happened to see that yesterday, and I said, "Oh wow, isn't that cool?"
Yep, it looks really pretty now.
Okay. Well, anyhow, it is 9:35, and Helen and Diana, thank both of you for being here today. And when you see this video, you can see about all the wonderful merchandise they have available over at Heritage Humane Society. And we've got more great stuff coming up here on the radio.
Mermaid Books is proud to have sponsored this Pause for Pause segment. Mermaid Books, used and rare books, antiques, vintage postcards, classic fiction, children's books, and of course, books about all creatures great and small. Mermaid Books is located downstairs at 421A Prince George Street in Merchant Square, Williamsburg.